personal data is such a wide notion, and courts have interpreted many sets of data as personal data to afford individuals this protection, that basically any data today, or almost any data today, can be said to be personal data. A fun fact is that, for example, in Germany a few years ago, there was a court decision whereby the court said IP address is also personal data. And you can imagine what consequences and impact this had for companies, where then they had to adjust their websites, cookie management policy, their privacy policy, because IP address was deemed personal data, not only first name, last name, date of birth, nationality, etc.
The US has a very fragmented approach. It's based on verticals, it's based on sectors. How does a global company wrap their arms around what needs to be done and create that, can you take the most stringent law, for example, that exists globally, and then create a compliance posture to that, aligned to that?
Whenever customer open an account, we have to do the KYC. As a part of KYC, we have to obtain certain information. And this is a process everywhere, most of the banks, and especially in Middle East. So, and this information, we have to keep it. And sometimes we have to share this information with the regulators also. Because if we don't do the KYC, we won't be able to get certain information, what we are looking for, or some certain flags. And we have to go through with the AML as well.
What DORA Act is asking? DORA Act is asking some additional cyber security measures to put in operation in order to save the finance. Why DORA Act has come? DORA Act or EU Cyber Solidarity Act? Because SCC, the standard contractual clauses, was not giving enough information about what kind of technical and organizational measures to be put up in that particular contract. Now, if you all know that EU-US transatlantic framework has got enacted, and then EU-US privacy shield has got vanished.
As you rightly said, GDPR does define personal data in a quite stringent way to mean any information relating to an identified or identifiable person. So, as you said, there are jurisdictions that have gone further to label IP addresses as as personal data, which puts quite a kink on functions of organizations.